Hi, it's Greta from HP, reporting after recovering from CES in Las Vegas. I'm here in the Innovation Lab at HP in Cupertino with our Chief Technology Officer, Phil McKinney. And as you all know, we had a major announcement in Vegas, which is that of the HP Slate. So Phil is going to answer some questions for us. How are you doing, Phil?
Doing good.
So following the announcement, we were bombarded with questions regarding the Slate product. What can you share with us about it?
Well, what we are sharing is a little bit more of the background, the history of what did HP start with from the original concept and how we ended up with the HP Slate product that Steve Ballmer demonstrated. So the project started 5 years ago. It actually started at HP Labs in Bristol, UK, around the concept of an e-reader platform. And so we actually built physical hardware. We actually built 60 of the devices. And actually people can go out onto YouTube and search for my name, and you'll see me demonstrating the devices. And we put these in users' hands. We use that as feedback mechanisms to say, you know, what is it you like or don't like? And one of the feedback mechanisms we got was, reading is great, but I want to have that rich media experience. My media is not just text, but that it's also video and audio, whatever. And what we came up with now then really is now the Slate device, and the Slate platform, which is what we launched and demonstrated at CES.
So what did you learn from creating the initial e-reader concept, and how did you get from that initial concept to this iteration?
Well, part of it is part of our research that we've done as far as what are users doing to enjoy their content. What kind of content are they spending their time with? And we saw this transformation that was happening from just being straight reading kind of information and primarily books, going to magazines, going to online magazines, going to video with things like YouTube and Hulu and music, and really this whole challenge of consumers are enjoying this content, but today they enjoy it on a variety of different devices. And what we predict is that users are looking for that consolidated device, that one device that they can use really as their ultimate content consumption experience. And also, we saw this gap in the marketplace, north of kind of what a smartphone was and smaller than the netbook and notebook. So they wanted something thin and light, but again, allowing them to have that rich media experience so they can enjoy everything on that one device versus having to carry a variety of different devices.
So this gap you speak of, right now the only thing really in there is an e-reader, like a Kindle type device, right? So how do you picture this fitting into that gap?
Well, again, I think the challenge being is that today that gap is, again, between kind of 4 inches and less than 10 inches. And really the question is what's the right size and what's the right form factor and what's the right capabilities. Today the e-reader platforms are the devices that are in that gap, so whether it's a Amazon Kindle or the Sony e-reader. But again, they're optimized for specifically reading text, black and white. They don't have color, they don't show video, they don't have some of that immersive kind of experiences that people want from their rich media. And again, the feedback that we got from the customer base was around, I want to browse, I want to be able to watch my movies, I want to be able to listen to my music, I want to be able to read magazines and do books. So the Slate devices really can do not only the reading capabilities, but also gives you that rich media.
Now, you said that HP has been working on this product on the concept for a number of years. What makes this year, 2010, the year of the Slate?
The reason we think 2010 is kind of the optimal year for the Slate platforms is around what I call perfect storm of innovation. It's around the fact that there's now this convergence of low-cost, low-power processors, Win 7 with an operating system that is touch-aware, the ability to create these kinds of platforms with new kinds of touch technologies and hit that price point. So from that standpoint, we feel that 2010 is that perfect timing. In reality, we could have built this device 2 years ago. We had it ready, we put it on the shelf. The reason being is that at that time, for us to deliver the device, it would have been $1,500 and outrageously expensive.
Yikes.
And our target is to get this down to be a mainstream price point, mainstream product, not a niche offering, and really be something that transforms how people enjoy their content.
As I'm sure it will. Now, I'm sure everyone is wondering, when can we actually get our hands on this product?
You and about 10,000 other people have all asked the same question. As we've said at CES, it's a real product. This is not a prototype or a concept. This is a real product, and we're committed to delivering it in 2010, but you'll have to stay tuned.
You heard it here first. Stay tuned for more details on the slate, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter, HP_PC. Thanks.